people viewing it or not, but this live stream is 100% dedicated to the life and memory of Charlie Kirk. A good man, real American. If you don't know what's happened to Charlie Kirk by now, yesterday evening in the state of Utah, while he was given I would say a press conference. He didn't really give press conferences. He gave people a chance to voice their opinion and for him to voice it back with them. But yesterday, in the state of Utah, he was tragically murdered with his wife and kids there, as I understand. Nobody, I don't care who, nobody, no politician, no elected individual, no even just regular everyday people. Nobody deserves to be killed just because of their stand on something and their belief. What? Just because of opinions. Somebody that didn't do no evil action. They of a good human being. Now he'll never be back. Yeah, but they don't even know why they believed in that idea. Several times he would ask somebody why they believed something or why they believed a certain way about something, and they didn't have an answer. And it's just so sad. Like he was shaping, trying to help them to realize that, hey, I can think for myself, and once you go to thinking for yourself, then you go to thinking for yourself, and then that's when you're like, oh snap, I don't even know why I believe in these things. I'm just saying what I've been taught my whole life, but I don't have any. I've been saying what I've been taught to say, but I wasn't taught why I say it. And Charlie was changing that for people. He was making them realize, hey, I need to have a reason behind why I think this way. I need to have a reason for the words that I say. He was very fair. He always gave people a chance to speak. Always gave everybody else a microphone, and was more than willing to hear their opinion and their voice on something. And they took them from us. In my opinion, that man was a national treasure, just because of how effective he was with the youth of America in a positive way. But that man's gone now, and you can't replace that. You can't replace what Charlie Kirk was. You can't replace. Nobody could take his place at home as a father, as a husband to his wife, father to his 2 children. Nobody's going to be able to take his place as a leader like he was. There will be people that will fill a role of a leader, but nobody's going to have the Charlie Kirk effect. Do I remember you? I'm not sure. Not sure if I remember you or not, but anyhow, it's just sad. It's downright evil what happened to that man. There's no need. I looked yesterday at past assassination attempts just on different, more known leaders in the past few years, and I don't approve of none of them really here in America. Paul Pelosi, somebody broke into their home or attempted to break in. Oh yeah, I remember. think you had a different name then, though. But anyhow, Paul Pelosi, somebody tried to break into his home, or maybe they did, and tried to get him with a hammer. I don't approve of that. Do I like the man? Not really. But there's no good sense to where people want to just take out another human being just simply because of their thoughts. I mean, Paul Pelosi really had no power. I mean, yeah, he's the husband of a very important individual, but I don't care. That's not. There's no justifiable cause here to want to take the life of another human being. We know for sure 2, possibly a 3rd assassination attempt on President Trump. There's just no need for that. In no world is that a good thing. Why are we out here trying to take the lives of innocent people, man? And maybe not everybody's innocent, but why are we trying to take the lives of people that have the same color blood, breathe the same air we do, that live right here in our yard? It's just not a good thing, man. There is too much going on right now in America. There are too many people like that poor girl on that subway here just a few days ago. That was evil. In no world, I'm gonna tell you right now, that wouldn't have happened in my hometown. People wouldn't have sat by. If you've not seen the surveillance on that, you need to go watch it and take a good look in the mirror and say, would I have done the same? I'll give you backstory in case you haven't. But this young Ukrainian girl, mind you, Ukrainian, she's done survived the war over there, and I got here to America. She feels safe. She's in a state of thinking that she's okay now because she's away from the violence, and then she comes here to America and gets murdered just like that. I hate it. And people just stood there. People just stood by as a man walks up with a knife, stabs the girl, walks off, 2 men in the back, a woman on her side, and nobody done a thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, in my state, in my town, that would not fly. That man would have probably not even had the chance to touch her. Wouldn't even got that close with a knife. Real people are not like that. People that are worth knowing and worth being don't stand for that. All this, man, just keep it quiet. We'll let the police handle it. No, you need to handle it. And I'm not condoning vigilante violence, but I'm also not de-doning it either. I'm not endorsing it, but I'm not de-dorsing it. There has got to be more. There has got to be more care, more concern for fellow humans than for you to just be okay with somebody getting murdered right in front of you. And there's, especially whenever it's a group of you can take down somebody. You may not be strong enough by yourself, but you're in a group, you can take down somebody with a knife. But back to Charlie, it's just sad. It is. When I found out the news yesterday, I wanted to scream. I wanted to go to Utah. I wanted to find who it is, and I still want to. I want to know who did this. I want to know what's up. I wanted to get my hands on them yesterday, but I can't do that because then I wouldn't be much better than what they are. But I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever did that ends up in the wrong hands. They'll never be seen again. And that's just the way of life. there are some of us who care and believe so much in the freedom of human life. Not a political idea, not an agenda, the well-being and freedom of fellow human beings, that they're willing to live for that and die by that and kill for it if necessary. I don't understand why more. It used to be different. It used to be different. You could be on the side of the road with a flat and somebody would stop, pull over, and help you change your flat. And I ain't saying that don't happen anymore, but it's to where these days you'll be on the side of the road with a flat, you'll have 100 cars pass you before anybody might even stop to help. If somebody stops to help real fast anymore, you're almost scared of what they might try to do to you or steal from you. And it shouldn't be that way. In just the short time I've been alive, even in just the past 10 years, I have seen so much change for just the common courtesy of other human beings. Growing up, it wasn't nothing for if you just pulled over on the side of your road, maybe to make sure you chained your trailer, make sure everything was good. Somebody was gonna stop and say, "You all right?" And you tell them, "Yeah, I'm just checking on things." Now these days, nobody cares. Everybody's too wrapped up in themselves. Everybody is just too selfish. Nobody cares for anybody else anymore, and it shows obviously. Just in the past week, there has just been a lot of violence go on in the past few weeks in America. Just a lot of unruly, just more, I dare to say, more evil than normal. Just because not just the nature of the crimes, but the background, I guess, of the victims and of the perpetrator. How is somebody gonna already have been jailed so many times for the same crime and then let back out on the street? It don't make sense. There's no reason, there's nothing healthy about it. This is not the America I was growing up in as a boy. And I've been told since I was a little boy that America has gone to the dumpster. People just thought it did 10 and 15 years ago. Well, now I'm to the point to where in 2025, I believe it more so than ever. If we don't turn this thing around for America, if we don't start being the people that we need to be, and I'm not talking about starting a revolution. We don't have to do that. You can start a revolution, but not through violence. You can be revolutionary in the way that you help people. You can be revolutionary in the way that you speak to people. It don't cost you nothing to be nice. Being nice is 100% free. Being a helping hand to somebody, just being an ear and being a voice for somebody, it don't require no special effort. It just requires your time. And time is the most important thing we have. Invest your time into you're living here. Invest your time into your country, for your kids, for your grandkids. Think about more than just the here and now. Think about tomorrow. Think about your kids tomorrow. You may not have kids yet, but if God be willing, you're going to, and you have got to think about tomorrow for your kids. We're going to go through this life just one time. That's all we got. We better make the best of it. We're going to have every chance in the world to mess it up, to screw it up, or to make it the best thing possible, to make the best choices possible with what we're given. And we're not always going to make the good choices, but we need to always try to make the best choice given our circumstances. And going out and having a man assassinated just for his views, that's not a best choice at all. That's not a good choice. That was, I don't know even how. I lack the words. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I lack the words to come up with to say other than just downright evil. That's really all that comes to mind when I think of the death that's happened yesterday. Downright evil. Was he a perfect man? No. Nobody's perfect. And I'm going to tell you something. There was a few things that I didn't agree with that man stood on. But guess what? Nobody that you ever find you are never going to agree with somebody 100%. I've never, my best friend in the whole world, I don't agree 100% with on some stuff. My mom, my grandparents, or nobody. I don't agree 100% with somebody on. There is nobody on this earth that I can pick that I agree 100% with all the time. It does not happen that way, and it never will. If it is, you better watch out, because that person is more than likely dangerous to you if they're just always agreeing with what you had to say. I don't know. I hate what happened yesterday. It's just a real tragedy. It's evil and violence beyond anything that I've seen in the past little bit. I would have thought what was beyond that after Trump got elected. I would have thought people would have quit trying to assassinate people, but I guess not. We're not beyond that yet as people. It's sad. But I've arrived at work. I will live stream after I get off work, so if you're interested in seeing another stream, subscribe to my channel now. I will leave this live as public. I usually leave them as private, but this is one that needs to be left public. Thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you.